If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in the Dallas area, especially in Rockwall, Rowlett, or Heath, this market update could save you tens of thousands of dollars. The market is shifting, but not evenly, and what's happening in Dallas proper is not necessarily the same story we're getting east of the lake. Hi, I'm Heather, a local real estate broker here in North Texas, and today I'm breaking down what's really happening in the Dallas area housing market, including Rockwall, Rowlett, and Heath, and what it means to you, whether you're buying, selling, or just keeping a watch on the market. Okay, so let's first start with the big picture across Dallas and the greater DFW area. Overall, we're seeing a more balanced market compared to the frenzy of the last few years. Inventory is up compared to last year, homes are taking a little bit longer to sell, and buyers finally have choices again. That being said, prices have not fallen off a cliff either. Instead, we're seeing more realistic pricing, fewer bidding wars, although they are still happening sometimes. We're seeing sellers needing stronger marketing and pricing strategies to get buyer attention, and buyers are negotiating more confidently. Well-priced, sell-ready homes are selling, but they're getting price reductions too sometimes. Let's talk about Rockwall now, which continues to be one of the most desirable lake-adjacent communities in DFW. Rockwall is holding strong, especially for homes with lake proximity or views, updated interiors, and strong curb appeal. Buyers in Rockwall do tend to be move-up buyers since there's not a lot of first-time home buyer priced houses, so quality and updates matter a lot. Homes that are priced right and updated and show well are still moving, but sellers can no longer rely on testing the market with inflated prices. Quick seller tip in Rockwall: pricing strategy beats hoping for top dollar. And if you haven't had your home updated in years, you're probably going to want to do some things before trying to sell. Talk to an expert like me on the best things to do first before you think about selling. Let's switch to Rowlett now. Rowlett is one of the most interesting markets to watch these days because you really can get a lot of bang for your buck in Rowlett. It's attracting buyers who want more space for their money, but they still want that proximity to Dallas. They want to be close to the lake without Rockwall pricing. It's also very accessible for first-time home buyers. I've actually had 2 listings in Rowlett in the past year that I thought were just such good deals. One had a pool and sold for $380,000. The lack of updates put it under $4 in Rowlett. And I just helped some sellers sell a home for $295 that was small but had a beautifully updated primary bath. So Rowlett has a wider range of pricing for sure, because there still are those $1 million homes on the water in Rowlett too, but they've got some first-time home buyer stuff. We're seeing solid demand in Rowlett, and it is competitive, but buyers are more selective, and homes that need work are still taking longer to sell. Quick tip for buyers in Rowlett: it is definitely a sweet spot here in Rowlett if you want value without sacrificing location, and if you're driving into Dallas for work, you get to skip that dreaded bridge that you have to take from Rockwall to Heath to get into Dallas. Which is the perfect segue to talk about the Heath market now. Heath is still shining as the luxury and lifestyle market hotspot. People love the big lots, they love the custom homes, newer builds, proximity to the water. That being said, even in Heath, pricing matters big time. Buyers are patient, informed, and willing to wait for the right property, so overpriced houses still sit even in Heath. There's more inventory in Heath than last year, so buyers do have more options, but homes are still selling pretty quickly there. Housing strategy for Heath is that pricing is key. Great presentation is non-negotiable for those luxury buyers. So what does all this mean for you? If you're a buyer, you have more leverage than you've had in years, including negotiating price, repairs, and closing costs. If you're a seller, homes are still selling, but you need a smart pricing strategy, strong marketing, and an agent who understands your specific micro market. And here's my shameless plug. If you're thinking about buying or selling in Dallas, Rockwall, Rowlett, Heath, I would love to help you understand what this market means for your exact situation. That's all for now. That's all I got. Please like or comment or send me a message if you need help. And I'm happy to help you, and I hope to see you next week in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.
All things real estate and all things real estate.